Russell Westbrook says he has no idea what the issue was between he and Frank Vogel, but didn't we talk about that yesterday? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to The Fumble. I'm Jackie Ray, or Jackie Ray TV if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter. But don't forget to please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell first. Now, it never fails, right? Once a relationship is over, any relationship, there are only three outcomes. People will say nothing, they will air out all their dirty laundry, or they'll be like, oh my God, I have no idea what happened. And that usually is to cover up their dirt. Now, just yesterday, we talked about the report that said during practice, Frank Vogel said anyone who grabbed the rebound should bring the ball up the court. And Russell Westbrook said nah, and basically told Frank Vogel and everyone else that he was the point guard and he brings the ball up. But y'all know I love me some Russell Westbrook, so maybe there's a little bit more to this story. When asked about Frank Vogel, Russell said the situation was unfortunate, that despite what we all think, he has never had any issue with any of his previous coaches, and that from day one he tried to build a solid relationship with Vogel by sending champagne to he and his wife for their anniversary. But the gesture of respect was never reciprocated.
I'm not sure what his issue was with me, or I'm not sure why, but I can't really give you an answer why we never really connected. Maybe, that's something that he has to answer, but I never, from the get-go was feeling like I was having to try to prove myself to him and my capabilities and what I've been able to do for this game. And it's unfortunate, but it's really not kind of out of my hands.
So here's what I think happened. Now, for those of you who are going to say, Jackie, you weren't there, neither will you. But sometimes it's what people don't say that helps you better understand what's going on. Because if you remember in that initial report of Russ telling Frank how to do his job, there was no one else that stood up for Frank. Now, to me, that means one of two things. Nobody else liked Frank, so they were enjoying Russ tell Frank how to do his job. Or two, they were tired of seeing their head coach disrespect Russ, and they were okay with him standing up for himself. Because trust me when I tell you, there comes a day that when you have a track record like Russell Westbrook has, that suddenly everyone, including your head coach, is overlooking, you start to get a little pissed off and act out. But that anger didn't translate to the court because Russ never ended up being the Russ that we expected, so that just made things worse. But I told y'all months ago that the problem was in Brody's head. Whether that was something that was going on in his personal life, his relationship with teammates, or the coach, he was mentally not where he should be in the game. And he pretty much echoed that and says it wasn't all Frank. And despite what LeBron and AD and anyone else said, he never really felt like himself on the court, nor did he feel like he was allowed to be.
I was just trying to find my way, honestly, just trying to do whatever it is that was asking me, whether, it was best for the team or whatever. I just do what that was asked of me, and that's it. I never, sometimes I may not agree with it, but that I kept to myself and did what I could for the team, regardless of, the frustrating part is losing, like making a big sacrifice and trying to find ways to play differently and do different things, and I'm put in a position and we're still losing. To me, didn't make much sense, but I couldn't do nothing about that.
The level of discomfort Russ was having was obvious, and Lakers Twitter seems to be split right down the middle on this one. A lot of people want to ship Russ off, but others say the problem can be fixed. Rob Pelinka, who in my opinion really shouldn't have a job, said in terms of Russell Westbrook and his future, part of that is in his control. He has a team option. I'm sure he'll sit down with his agent and have a discussion around that, and like any player, will partner with him after that discussion is made about what's best for his future. So basically, we shall see. But I know you guys have some thoughts on this one, so let me know how you think this should play out in the comments below. Once again, I'm Jackie Ray, and thanks for watching The Fumble.